All right. So all that AI talk makes me think. I talked about this with Jeff a little bit last night, but I'm curious to get your take. With the individuals who are going to be part of the DOGE committee, these people are, at the upper levels of AI. Obviously, Elon Musk, Vivek, and some of these other individuals that are probably going to be involved are really, really strong at AI. Do you think there's any hope that we can change the way that we're gathering the data in order to make decisions about the economy, the way that we gather data to make decisions about how Treasury works and how the Fed works? Do you think that's even on their list? Because to me, this is very close to being a sin, the way that we collect it now, given the ways that we now have available.
I think they're going to be using AI to speed up the process to find regulations that they can cut, to find waste and find expense and find things where the government's doing stuff that the legislation doesn't even allow them to do, but they just set up this bureaucracy. I hope it becomes a model or a blueprint for future stuff with the government. As far as collecting data, I think we're only going to become better at collecting data as a society. I believe data is our black gold of the current time. Data is what drives all the insights we're getting from AI. Data is what allows Lemonade to save money on their expenses with claims. Data is what allowed Tesla's version 12 to get at least one order of magnitude better, if not two.
Yeah.
And that's came from 1.5 million videos. AI seems overwhelming to some people, but I've gotten a lot of value out of AI, using AI to do programming for data we have here at Halter Ferguson Financial and Rebellionaire.com. I don't know if the Fed's going to start using AI to collect data, but I think they have a pretty good system for getting data.
I think that one day Chair Powell was asked a question about how many economists they have. I want to say that he said they had 2,300 economists or something like that at the Fed.
Yeah.
2,300.
They need to automate that, right?
I was like, what are you even talking about?
Yeah.
How could you possibly need that many? So I think there's hope for maybe finding ways to get that number down a bit. And every one of those economists has got to have an associate and a trainee and, and a couple of other people sitting there putting data. I mean, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. All right, very interesting about Lemonade.
We need to get our government computers off of those old green screens.
What I said to Jeff last night, and, so I'm repeating myself tonight, but, in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, government was at the leading edge of the IBMs, all the rest. It was happening at the government. Those were going in first, and corporations were getting them later. And then finally it would filter down to the guy on the street. Now it's the guy on the street using it first, then the corporations, and then finally the government, maybe. And then they can't even get it right when they have these companies come in and spend $100 million to build a system, and that never works.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just insane. So hopefully we could go back to where the government has the best equipment and the best utilization, the best ability to impact using the data. Anyway, we'll see what happens.
I got a tour of air traffic control center, a regional center where once planes are in the sky, they pass the plane from one region to another and route them around storms. It was really cool and impressive. I think people who like computer games would really enjoy work as a air traffic controller. You do need to be good with people because you have to deal with pilots and different towers, but it was pretty cool. Their systems are 20 years old.
20 years old.
They work well, but they're 20 years old. And
Yeah.
I think they still use like strips of paper or something like that. Or maybe the strips are on the screen now, but
Oh my goodness.
it's pretty antiquated.
It's crazy to think about. Yeah. All right. Well, anything else on Tesla today that you're thinking about that's driving you crazy or making you happy? According to you, we're about to see where the spring is reloaded and now we can go forward again.
It seems like we're in a happy zone for now. We'll see where it goes from here. Let's get right to the numbers.
Oh, you're going to participate on the numbers tonight?
No,
You know what?
I'm giving you the transition.
There is a pretty interesting one though that you probably do care about.
Well,
That
let's
would,
hear that one first,
that'd
and
be
then I'll.
crypto, Bitcoin.
Did it go over 100,000?
Not yet, but it was really well. I haven't looked recently. Let's see. Last time I looked, it was at 98 something, but it was at 99 at some point today. It's at 98,108 right now. And I think it was 99.4, 99.5, no, 90, something over 99 anyway, sometime earlier today. So that was pretty impressive.
The crypto people are going crazy.
They're going crazy. All right. With that said, I will allow you to move on to whatever it is next that you plan to do. I think I heard you might need a nap.
Yeah, it's been an exhausting few weeks. Tesla going crazy and now lemonade.
Yeah, right. Okay, Bradford, thank you so much.